Nice collab. Thank you so much for your time today.
Oh yes, of course. Also, I was waiting 2 years for this collaboration.
Oh, don't say that.
Yes.
Thank you for waiting.
Oh yeah, long time.
Thank you for
Thank you for waiting.
Thank you for invitation. I was waiting a long time, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, we met you like over 2 years ago, right? At one of the food shows.
Yes.
Finally, we're here.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, I was very excited.
You have come onto the sushi scene like no one else. You know, obviously, not too many females are doing sushi.
Yes, but it's getting more.
Getting more, but
Yes.
your skills are incredible. We've seen it
Thank you.
before. You're very popular for, of course, the obvious reasons. But tell us, how was your upbringing? Tell us, you're from Russia. You're born in Moscow.
No, I was born in a small city in Russia. It's close to Kazakhstan. It's in the border. It's called Chelyabinsk. So I was born and raised there. But in Russia, I was travel a lot, and I moved. I changed a lot of cities, and I live in Moscow as well.
Okay. And how did you get into the culinary scene?
My mom, she's a chef.
Okay.
She was graduated culinary school, and all her life she was in the kitchen. But she doesn't know anything about sushi. She just knows a lot about pastry and any hot kitchen.
Okay. So when did you find interest in being in the kitchen or maybe cooking? When did that happen? Like first of all, when did you come over to the United States?
So I moved here 7 years ago.
Okay, from Russia.
From Russia, yes.
Okay. And in Russia, did you have any culinary training? Did you go to culinary school?
Yes, my first experience was in Sochi, you know, the Olympic Games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so actually my mom, she was work in a Japanese restaurant. And when I graduated college, she said, okay, you have to work. And I didn't want to go to kitchen because it was not my dream. And she said, it's no choice for now, you have to go. So she hired me. It was available only sushi position, and I started work in the sushi bar.
Okay.
Just like a prep.
Okay.
I did prep like vegetables, rice, and any easy stuff.
So now that you've been in the sushi business for so many years and your skills are so high, looking back to the restaurant that you work for, how does it compare?
Oh, it's not comparable
No.
because the restaurant when I worked, it was very simple. We didn't use that much fish we use, and we didn't use high quality fish, rice, and everything.
Okay.
And actually, that restaurant when I worked, it was open over like 24 hours non-stop. And when I started working there, I worked only night shifts. So my schedule started 8 p.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
I did all prep.
And were you busy at the time? Were the people ordering sushi?
Yes, actually we were busy.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very common in Russia, open restaurant 24 hours. So yeah, I think so every 5 months I worked only night shifts.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was hard. It was tough.
Wow.
But yeah.
So you came here to the United States, you moved directly to Florida, or did you end up
No, I moved to New York first, and after it was kind of hard, and I moved right before COVID, so everything was closed. I couldn't work in the restaurant business, and plus I was waiting my documents. I didn't like New York, so I moved to Philadelphia. I was expect something different, but it was same. And one day I came to Florida just for vacation, and yeah,
And you haven't left?
I fell in love.
Nice.
Yes. After 1 month, I moved to Florida.
Okay. And when you moved in Florida, I know you worked at several places, but where did you gain most of your skill? Because obviously, you know, if you haven't followed her, Her information is down below, her Instagram, and she's just unbelievable. You have a very strong following, of course, because of your skills, but
Yeah.
you know.
Thank you. So how it happened in Russia, it was not my passion on sushi. I didn't take it seriously. It was like just came to work and something like that. When I moved to America, honestly, I didn't have a choice to go somewhere because I didn't speak English. I got my documents, yes, but it was easy way to get a job. And I was just thought about like, okay, I have some skills. I have to go to continue with sushi, but I'm gonna looking for something else because the reason why I start kitchen because the English. And yeah, when I started working, I was like, okay, it's more interesting, more fun, and I like it. And people like, oh, you're doing great. I was like, okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
and yeah, it was
So now you're at Sunset Sushi.
yes,
Yeah, we've had David's food before. It's amazing.
yes,
What a
it's great.
place, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how's that experience for you? Because it's an omakase, right? Basically.
Yes. So I started work for my first restaurant. It was Pabeli Sushi in
Pabeli in South
Pabeli.
Beach.
No, it's Aventura Mall.
Oh, Aventura Mall. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So I started work there, and after I moved to another restaurant, it was kind of more high level. It was not Jewish. It was kosher style restaurant, sushi
Mhm.
restaurant. So I started work there, and after I figured out about Takato restaurant, and I was looking on Instagram. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I want to work there, but I heard it's hard to get job in Takato restaurant, and I was not confident on my skills, and I don't know who gave me the number of the owner, Chef Taka, but someone gave it to him my number, and one day he texted me like, hey, are you looking for a job? And I was like, oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, I was so surprised, and I said yes, of course. So I came to the interview. We just have a nice talk.
Did he make you cut anything to see how good
No,
you were?
nothing.
Nothing.
I just came, we just talked, and
Okay.
he said, okay, I give you this. Are you
Okay.
ready? I said, he gave me less what I expect,
Yeah.
but I was like, yeah,
Nice.
I want. And
Nice,
that's it.
nice.
And I think so from him, I got the best experience and skills and knowledge, yes, from Takato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. So another question I wanted to ask you is like, how did you find out about the channel? Because when you came to the show almost 2 years ago, you recognized Chef Hiro. You reached out to us, or we reached out to you. I forgot how that happened, but we posted something and we were going to be at the show,
Yes.
and you said you're going to pass by in the show and say hello. So
Yes.
how did you know about Chef Hiro?
So it was a funny story. When I looking for a job, it was my first job here, and before Pabeli Sushi, I was searching about how to make sushi and how to make rolls. And when I put in when I Google it, so the first video was Chef Hiro, and I
Yeah.
start to learn. I start to watch how he's doing,
Yeah.
like different technique. And after it was interesting, like I watched a lot of his videos, and yeah, I learned from him too.
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
nice.
wow! But I even couldn't imagine that I can meet him
Yeah.
Like-
Nice.
and do collab and everything.
That's
I
amazing,
even
right?
cannot like think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's an honor again and a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No, my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
very
you.
excited.
Well, there you have it. So many of you only seen her millions of views on each post on Instagram. And now you see. Now this is the story behind Chef Yana. We're so
Yes.
again thrilled to see what you're going to make for us today. We're excited, and we can't wait to try it. So,
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
Thank
excited
you.
too. So let's start.
yeah, let's go. You have a beautiful T-shirt. Let's show everyone.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Hiro-san,
Hi.
this T-shirt for
Wow. Thank you. Let's see.
Nice. Yana Sushi. Artist is so talented, let me tell you. Yeah. You're like an anime character. Look at that. What's your Yana, right? It's Yana. So.
Chef Snezhana.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Chef. Thank you.
And we'll see you very soon. Thank you again.
See you next week. I'm going to see you next week.